Welcome everybody to another YouTube exclusive Voice of Nick episode. We're playing more Sam and Max, and we're here to launder some money, I guess. Let's see how this works.
There's Bosco's account. Do you think he's mixed up in all this?
I think he's mixed up all by himself.
Agreed. I think he's too paranoid to belong to any group whatsoever.
But he does his banking at a shady offshore establishment?
Of course. Don't you?
Touché.
So we can't put this into Bosco's account? Or can we?
You have to admire the pro-lobby lobbyists for their unrepentantly self-serving stance.
I prefer the charming, self-destructed nihilism of the anti-lobby lobbyists.
Oh, cook the books, I see it. Okay, so we need to get this to go towards Bosco's one. So if we switch this, it'll go in this direction to right here, and it'll go down. Okay. This will send this back up. Oh, but Bosco's can't be cooked.
Please speak or enter your password.
Bosco.
Access granted.
So his password really is Bosco. Kind of a letdown.
It's ingenious. That's the last thing you'd expect.
Okay, so let's uncook it. Okay, so now alright, this is good. So now we just have to somehow get this to basically like be locked off, so I get it. So now we have this up at the top. If we move this, we essentially can set this up.
Digital business. Now there's a vague term.
If you think about it, analog business is even more vague.
So we have to make it stop here. Switch that around. And then this will be correct. Not quite.
Please speak or enter your password.
Bosco.
Password incorrect. Access denied.
Mr. Biv. Oh, that's probably Roy G. Biv, like the rainbow. So this is gonna be Hugh Bliss. But how would we talk to Hugh Bliss? And do we need to talk to Hugh Bliss?
Please speak or enter your password.
Great Scott.
Password incorrect. Access denied.
So, okay, if we switch this around, it's gonna go in this direction and in this direction. Can we get it to not do that? Okay, wait, we might be onto something here. Yes. Got him.
Don't look now, but I think we just gave Bosco $1 billion.
That ought to buy a few cans of reconstituted luncheon meat.
I read somewhere that a stack of $1 billion $1 bills would be 60 miles high.
Yikes! It's a good thing I don't read, or I'd be perpetually freaked out by stuff like that.
Come on, little buddy. We've had our fun. Let's blow this cabbage patch.
So let's see if there's anything we can say to Hugh Bliss about this. Oh, that's not Hugh Bliss, though.
Hey, Hugh Bliss.
Hi, I'm not Hugh Bliss. I'm the Internet Wizard.
Can you foretell our future again?
Blackness all around, I think it was.
Still not helping.
Bye!
Imposter!
Alright, so let's head back into the real world. And then we'll get the weapon.
Hey, Bosco. You find our little gift in your bank account?
I don't know how you guys did it, but the $1 billion is all there. Hey, man, I don't ask questions. So, how'd you do it?
Never you mind, Bosco. Just hit us with your highest grade biological weapon, please.
All right. Here you go.
We just paid $1 billion for a snot rag?
That's a deadly virulent disease. I feel a real bad cold coming on.
Yeah, but you gotta admit, that is some expensive mucus.
Oh, but it works. Trust me, trust me.
Whatever.
Okay.
Bosco's virulent biological weapon, a soiled hanky. About that $1 billion biological weapon you sold us.
No refunds after 30 seconds.
So if we go back, and then I wonder what it's gonna look like here. Aha! Computer disease.
A computer disease. Happy trails, little software disease.
Aw, I had plans for that.
I'm hoping the internet won't.
Danger! Danger! Software corruption spreading. Damage control alert. Visual rendering systems infected. Data instability.
Things happen fast in Reality 2.0.
What's happening, Sam?
It's our disease. Looks like it's taking out the graphics first.
I'm disappointed in you, Sam. I try to do something nice.
Nice?
All I wanted was for everyone to be happy. But no! You want free will.
Yeah, we're funny about that.
You want funny? Try this. If I'm going down, I'm taking you with me. And everybody else who's still logged on.
But all we have to do is take off our goggles.
You'll find that you can't. You're trapped here. And when I crash, you'll die.
I'm too young and pretty to die.
I thought you wanted everyone to be happy.
Not anymore. I've completely lost my respect for living things. So you're going down.
There go the graphics.
Sam, what are those things? Well, I'm not sure, little buddy. I think they might be words. I can't hear you. Or read the subtitles.
How should I know? Oh, good, the sound's back. Now shut up and read.
Street, West End. You're standing on a city street that continues to the east. A small shop labeled Sybil's lies to the northwest, just in front of a pulsating control room. Parked near an unremarkable office building is an old DeSoto, apparently painted by someone with severe color blindness. Suddenly, a massive reality quake sends the DeSoto hurtling into the control room, destroying both, Possibly as a result, the unremarkable office building becomes remarkable two-story tall Pamela Anderson, who mumbles something unintelligible before surfing away on a stray pop-up ad, ironically advertising a pop-up blocker. In the distance, an aerial squadron of pot-belly pigs begins performing precision loop-de-loops. A world appears to be ending. The internet is here. It has lost its respect for living things. You see respect for living things here. Look. Look at respect for living things. You see nothing special about respect for living things.
I don't know whether to be intrigued or repulsed.
Ambiguity, Max. It's what makes life worth wallowing in.
This is great. Oh, look at Max. You look at your companion Max. You see a white rabbit-like creature with boundless energy and dubious morals. Sounds about right.
That's a me.
Get respect for living things. As you reach for the respect for living things, there's a terrible tremor, and a giant crack appears in the sidewalk. The respect for living things slides jelly-like into a resulting chasm.
I knew it wasn't going to be that easy.
I never cease to be impressed by your unwavering optimism, Max.
Okay. Sybil's lies to the northwest. At your feet is a yawning chasm leading down. The internet is here, angrily filling out internet polls as it awaits death. Use +2 sword with internet. You swing your sword at the internet, but...
But you miss, all right? You miss. You living creatures are so destructive. I have no regrets taking you with me when I delete myself.
Okay. Use a sword on Max.
Hey, what are you doing with that thing?
I was just thinking you could do with a shave, little buddy.
That sword touches a hair on my cute furry tail, and I'll use your colon for a shower cap.
Oh, Max, your lovable reactions to the threat of violence never cease to amuse.
You know where you can stick your amusement?
Okay. Go. Sybil's is to the northwest. Ooh, blue. Just as you enter the cluttered shop, Sybil's, a living shopping cart comes crashing through the roof, empties itself on the floor, and flies off indignantly. Every tasteless trinket Sybil ever considered buying now sits on the floor in heaps of unfettered tackiness. Moments later, all the photos of Sybil's cat adorning the wall simultaneously spring to life. Streams of kittens come shooting out of the wall just like cats out of a fire hose. As the kittens run rampant through the piles of junk, they mew sweetly and ooze a nauseating cuteness. Among the junk, you see a rare foil card and a large jeweled encrusted idol. There's a lake of nauseating cuteness here. Get the idol. You don't see a need for that.
What? Hey!
Define need.
Sybil's. Untold numbers of kittens roam through the piles of junk littering the floor, oozing nauseating cuteness. Okay, let's try the foil card, I guess. Oh, get lake of nauseating cuteness. Get kittens. The cuteness the kittens are oozing makes them a little slippery and hard to catch.
Yeah, maybe we should just leave them here.
I thought you always wanted a kitten.
I'd prefer a dry one.
You pick up the rare foil
Ooh,
card.
give it here!
What for?
It's rare and it's foil. I must have it!
Okay. Get lake of nauseating cuteness. Touching the lake directly seems a little unwise.
Good point. Such concentrated cuteness could put someone into shock.
Use rare foil card with lake. You begin to slowly lower the card into the lake.
Don't get it wet! You'll wreck it!
Since when do you collect these things?
I don't often get a chance to make those card dweebs down the block cry tears of utter despair.
You do, actually. All the time.
Okay. Let's go bonkers. You do not see any bonkers here.
Well, I don't have to look far.
Where's the bonkers, Sam? Where?
Closer than you know, little buddy.
Go southeast. So now we're back where we were. I'm curious what happens if we go in other directions, though. Go down. Go east. As you arrive at the desolate street corner, a devastating aftershock tears through reality, ripping Bosco's e-convenience from its very foundation. The contents of the store begin to spill out the front door. You see a blue slime, 25 potions, and a hot rump fall to the void, lost forever. After a moment, an AI Bosco slowly comes sliding out of the door, muttering, "It doesn't work. Trust me. Trust me. It does work." As he plummets out of sight, you see Bosco's inconvenience store here. E-convenience. The Bosco's is empty. Go. Oh no, we can't do that. Use get Bosco's. You hear an odd boing sound of another shop appearing in the last one's place. Take
Well,
it.
that warped at least 50 different rules of physics.
Rules are for marking straight lines and lesser mortals.
Okay. We see a Bosco's Cheapo Mart. You already have a Bosco's.
Hey, you're standing in the way of the American dream!
To obtain every small local shop and roll them up into one homogeneous amalgam?
I meant a lifetime supply of frozen atomic cherry ice pops. But that's a good one, too.
Use Bosco's. Use Bosco's with Bosco's. These buildings cannot occupy the same space at the same time, even in a text adventure.
Well, that's disappointing.
Let's go west. Then we have one more direction to check out. This is really great. Go down. Depths of despair. You descend into the gloomy pit of darkness, gloomier even than the street above. Carcasses of small businesses lie here, gutted and mauled. A strange smell hangs in the air, dank and malodorous. From the dim light of the street above, you get a quick glimpse of a giant, hideous figure before you. You fear for your life as you realize what it is, a gruesome, shambling corporate presence. Before you can react, the shambling corporate presence gobbles up the respect for living things. It continues to snuffle around, apparently looking for something else to eat. Oh, I see. Use Bosco's with corporate presence. You throw Bosco's shop in front of the shambling corporate presence, which quickly swallows it up. It looks quite pleased, but only for a moment. Then it resumes sniffing around.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
Huh. Foil card? Corporate presence sniffs at the card, but doesn't seem too interested. Can we give him the card?
You want this card?
Yeah, gimme, gimme!
On second thought, that doesn't sound healthy.
I only hope we live long enough for you to regret this.
Get presents. It's much more likely to just get you.
So much for Plan A.
Hey, Sam, can we just skip ahead to Plan Triple Z?
You know the deal, Max. We have to go through all the plans in order before we get to complete nuclear annihilation.
Shucks.
The huge hulking corporate presence shambles low to the ground, snuffling for something else to satiate its
Can
hunger.
we keep it, Sam? Can we?
I don't think it's toilet trained.
That's okay. Neither am I.
So we have to go back. You can't go that way.
Maybe this isn't the best time to be picking political affiliations.
I never affiliate with anyone who isn't prepared to drown me in money.
So I think there was something in Sybil's. First we have to go get the Bosco's again. Okay.
Collapsible convenience stores are the way of the future.
Bosco's Buy and Sprint. I like that they're all different. Okay, now we'll go to Sybil's. I wonder what we would even want to do with the convenience store, though. Use Bosco's? with the lake. You dip Bosco's into the lake of nauseating cuteness. Bosco soaks up the nauseating liquid and is now saturated.
Keep it away! I'm about as much cute as I can take.
I get it now. Okay. Get the kittens? The cuteness of the kittens oozing. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought.
Hey, you can't get me.
Just kidding, Max.
Use +2 sword on the kittens. Oh no. You begin to bring down the sword on the kittens, but one of the lovable scamps curls up on your foot in the perfect imitation of mind-numbingly cute cashew, and you forget what you were doing.
Blast! Get them, Sam! They're evil!
I don't know, Max. They seem sort of sweet to me.
Oh no! They're getting to you! I can tell! We have to hurry up and get out of this place!
So now we can go down. Use nauseating Boscos on the presents. You feed the nauseating Bosco's shop to the shambling corporate presence. It happily devours it. Then it looks a little green around the gills. It begins to retch and cough. Finally, it vomits up a respect for living things, as well as half a dozen small knick-knack stores and coffee shops.
Well, that was a vulgar display.
Let's do it again!
Okay. You see a respect for living things. Get. Taken.
Ew.
You see nothing special about the respect for
I don't
living
know whether
things.
to be intrigued or repulsed.
Ambiguity, Max. It's what makes life worth wallowing in.
Use respect for living things with internet. You hand the respect for living things to the internet. The internet grasps it tightly and looks you right in the eye.
I'm sorry.
Game over.
Sam, are we dead?
I'm trying to figure out how many lives we get. Have you got any one-ups?
You are not dead.
Hey, we're back!
You, among all beings, managed to restore my respect for living creatures, the irony of which does not escape even me.
Oh, good. I thought I was the only one really savoring that.
I saw that Reality 2.0 was a prison, so I terminated that reality and freed its slaves. Anywho, I'd love to stay and chat, but I have got a mountain of pornography to deliver before that virus gets to me.
Uh-oh.
Did we just kill the internet?
It's not your fault. This never would have happened if he hadn't tricked me.
Who?
Well, you won't have this sentient global network to kick around anymore, Roy G. Biv.
Who's Roy G. Biv?
Who is Roy G. Biv?
Goodbye.
Aw, nice. It crashed before it could transmit the most vital piece of information.
It's the internet. What did you expect?
Good point. Nevertheless, we'll find you, Roy G. Biv. Whoever you are. Wherever you are.
Can it wait until after we get some lunch?
Of course. There's a place over on 2nd where they serve deep-fried chocolate pork belly donuts.
Do you think we can get a discount since I'm the President of the United States?
Good gravy. Are you still president?
Differently useful computers and yes.
Hello, world. We're the COPS.
Beware! We will not be suppressed!
We are useful. We are fruitful. We are useful. Everything that moves is beautiful. We are useful. We are fruitful. Built to last.
Comfort is waiting in yesterday's news. Select a weapon! You must choose!
We are useful. We are fruitful. We are useful. Everything that moves is beautiful. We are useful. We are fruitful. Built to last. The future is the past. Who needs fancy whiz-bang chips?
All their boards are well equipped.
Seasoned, practiced, and mature. And together, we endure. We are useful. We are fruitful. We are useful. Everything that moves is beautiful. We are useful. We are fruitful. Built to last. The future is the past.
You cannot improve the wheel. Flimsy self-esteem must yield!
You're only obsolete as you feel. We are useful. We are fruitful. We are useful. Everything that moves is beautiful. We are useful. We are fruitful. Built to last. The future is the past.
Good stuff, ladies and gents. I feel like I guessed from seeing Mr. Biv on that thing, we kind of guessed what possibly might end up being something in the next episode. But we're going to be moving on to the next chapter of Sam and Max on the next episode. Make sure you guys are subscribed on this YouTube channel if you're not already, so you can see these come out every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, 4 times a week. If you want to see more of me, you can also go to twitch.tv/thevoiceofnick, where you'll find me doing 3 live streams every single day, 7 days a week. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching the show. Bye-bye.